looked at the pronouns. So the first person, the second person, and the third person, the singular, the dual, and the plural. And we said that these are important to know because they will help us, inshallah, once we move on the course. So we already know huwa and hiya. Then we added ana, anta, anti. All of these are singular pronouns, right? Singular pronouns, anta, anti, and ana and huwa. Then the dual, two, we have huma, they two male, and huma, the same thing, they two female. Then nahnu, we two, antuma, you two male or you two female, they are the same, antuma. Then for the plural, more than two, hum, for plural, they male, hunna, plural, they female. نحن is the same, so whether two or more, it is the same, نحن. أنتم, plural, you male, and أنتن, plural, you female. So we have in total 15 pronouns in Arabic. We use them now with one complete sentence like I am a Muslim, أنا مسلم, هو مسلم, هي مسلمة, هي is female, so we have a ta مربوطة. أنت مسلم, أنت مسلمة. For the dual, هما مسلمان, هما مسلمتان, نحن مسلمان, أنتما مسلمان, أنتما مسلمتان. And we said that the marker for the dual will normally be adding an alif and nun. And when adding an alif and nun to a word that is singular male, we just add the alif and nun. If it is singular female, this ta marbuta turns to a ta maftuha, normal ta, and then we add the alif and nun. For the plural, hum muslimun with waw and nun. Hunna muslimat with alif and ta. نحن مسلمون, أنتم مسلمون, أنتن مسلمات. So the alif and ta is a marker for the plural female. The waw and nun is the marker for plural male. Some of the pronouns are repeated. So huma, for example, does not change whether male or female. But the word that denotes them changes. Antuma, the same thing. So huma and antuma are the same thing. Nahnu is also the same nahnu. So the fact is that you can say that rather than 15, we have only 12. Because these two huma are the same, and these two antuma are the same, and these two nahnu are the same. So -3. But we say that we use it for 2, so we change here to make these mean 2. We use it for 3, then we make the change to refer that they are more than 2. We use it for male, or we use it for female. So the use will make a change, not in them, but in the words that are referenced by them. And I said that your homework is to pick another word like Muslim or Muslima and to use them with all of these pronouns, inshallah. Now we come to one other pronoun. And this is the 16th pronoun, which is here. So it doesn't seem like new. I mean, we already know here. So why are we studying here again? So here has got a special use, a special additional use. So we know that here can be used for the singular female, right? Like here, Muslima. This is what we know. Here, Jamila. This is Jamila. She's beautiful. Here, Min Ottawa, which means she is from Ottawa. Okay. So this is the use that we know about here. Another use is quite different. Here, Jannat. So here can be used with the plural inanimate, plural non-human. So you remember when we said we do not have it in Arabic? Yes, we do not have it in the singular, but we have it in the plural, which English does not. This is quite interesting. So for English, they will refer to both human and non-human, male and female. But in Arabic, if it is non-human, we have this pronoun. So let's have a small comparison between Arabic and English here. If I say, he is a man, he is a man, okay? In Arabic, we say what? هو هو رجل, okay. هو رجل. Now, she is a girl. This Arabic will be here, bint. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, so the question is not this, not he is a man, but let's say he is a dog. It is a dog. It is a dog. So Arabic would be what? هو كلب. هو كلب. So it is the same pronoun هو in both cases. Now, for the plural, English will say they are min. They are dogs. So the same pronoun they. Arabic is different. Arabic will say هم رجال. This is the form of the plural of rajul. And when it comes to dog, Arabic will say hiya, kilab. And now this is a pronoun that we do not use with the plural. I mean, we have looked at the plural pronouns. These have all the plural pronouns. We do not have here at all. Yeah, because this is another use of here. We use here with plural inanimate, non-human. If it is plural non-human, whether male or female, we use here. So we have in the Quran here Jannat, here ayat. Here masajid. So the word Jannah means one paradise. Jannat, this means a plural, lots of paradises, but these are non-human, right? So we use here. The word ayat, this is the plural of ayah. which is a sign or a verse of the Quran. So we still use hiya. Masajid, this is the plural of masjid. So we still use hiya. Masajid. So the only thing we care about is it is non-human. It should be non-human. If it is human, then we'll go to this. Human male, then hum. Human female, then honna. But if it is non-human, then hiya. And that's why we call it the 16th pronoun. So this hiya is different from the innocent singular hiya or the female singular. So in your homework, some of you got hiya jannah, which is right, and hiya jannat, which is also right. But this is singular and this is plural, non-human. Because it is plural non-human, we can still use hiya with it. هي آيات هي كلاب. And you will have this many times in the Quran. Yeah, it is not, we have animate and or inanimate. Animate means that it has got life on them, or inanimate, like the table, for example. And then we have human and non-human, which means that both of them have got life, but one has got the spirit with the humans and one has got only the animalistic spirit. So in all cases, if it is not humans, so even if it is malaika, like angels, they are not humans. We use here. So we use here. Here malaika. And in jinn, we say here jinn, here shayateen. Because they are all non-human. Even if they have got spirit, but they are still non-human. So in the Quran, if we search for here, okay. It needs more than 2 letters. Yeah. إذا هي حية تسعى. Seen it. إذا هي حية تسعى for the snake here. So singular حية snake is singular, has got a ta marbuta, so we use with it here for the singular. But then we have آيات. قالوا إن هي إلا حياتنا الدنيا فتنتك موتتنا الأولى. Yes, this one, for example. These idols are mere names. So names is plural, idols is plural, and both of them are non-human. So the Quran says, in hiya, they. So look how they pronounce, they translate the word here, they. So they, non-human. These names, these idols are not but. So they. Although we know that here means she, Yes, it means she if it is used with the singular female, human. If it is used with non-human, it is used with the plural, meaning they. So when we say that it does not exist in Arabic, it does not exist in the singular. It exists in the plural, which does not exist in English. Right? So in English, they say ye, they for all. But in Arabic, we make the difference. So we make the difference between human, non-human, but in the plural, not in the singular. English makes a distinction in the singular, but not in the plural. So subhanAllah, these are differences between the different languages. Okay. So now your homework will be having an added piece, which is 15 normal pronouns and one example of here with the plural, which you already got. I mean, some of you got here jannat, here ayat. Okay.
So that's two, they're doing two.
Well, it is the same, but rather than 15 examples or like 15 pronouns, we just give 16. But the last one doesn't have to be the same word that you are using because it is non-human. So if you say "ana Muslim," for example, you cannot use it with here. You give a different thing.
Wait, so for the homework, should we do only one word or two words?
One word for using it with the 15 pronouns.
Okay.
And then one extra word with here.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted some clarification, that's all.
Yeah, sure, no problem at all. So for unit 3, I would like that you read that before you come. We have already looked at part of this when we spoke about adjectives. Remember when we spoke about adjectives? But today I thought that just before we get more into the adjective and the case, we just take the pronouns first and deal with the pronoun. Okay? So inshallah, this will be your homework and your readings from the book on unit 3 in preparation for what comes inshallah next. This is actually not fair. So, as you can see, like most of what we mentioned today will be repeated. So if you're struggling with something, no problem. We'll be repeating most of what we are saying, inshallah, again and again and again. So don't worry about that. Mhm. Mm. So we have 10 classes in this level. We have finished 2 in the book, but 3 actually, but the 3 will help us go through the remaining, inshallah, even quicker. So don't worry about this and see you, inshallah, next week, whether online or in person. If you have any questions, please go ahead.
السلام
السلام
عليكم
عليكم
شيخ
شيخ
جزاك الله
جزاك
خير
الله خير
Inshallah, next week.